In the past 2 weeks, ETH has been consolidating in this massive triangle here. And if we should get a breakout right now, we're going to see much more higher prices from the ETH price chart. While on the liquidation heat map here, we are still having a lot of liquidation price building above the current price of BTC. But currently, we are beginning to see another massive outflow from the Bitcoin ETF. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through and tell you the current price target that I'm looking at here, if ETH should break out from this channel, and also Bitcoin on the RSI here, still below the oversold region where we usually formed the bottom. So make sure you stick around and watch this video to the end. Welcome to Crypto Trend Update. My name is Trend. Before we take a look at Bitcoin and the crypto chart today, let's take a look at the news that is currently influencing the Bitcoin price right now. If we take a look at the Bitcoin ETF here, you can see in the past 1 day, which is 17th February 2026, we had a massive outflow from the Bitcoin ETF totaling $104 million, and BlackRock itself had the most outflow, which totaled $119 million. But we had a little bit of inflow from Grayscale ETF totaling $36 million. So if you sum everything here together, you arrive at this total outflow here, which is $104 million. And due to this massive outflow here, Bitcoin is now stuck in this range here, just moving sideways for the past 2 weeks, not moving up and not moving down. We are just in this flat price action here. But if you take a look at this 4-hour time frame here, you can see we are a little bit in this triangle, and we had a little break yesterday, which we are trying to break into in order to invalidate this setup. But if this triangle should play out, I've already set up my target here, sitting at 59k level approximately, and this is what I'm currently looking at now on the BTC price chart. But if we take a look at the key levels of support and resistance that is currently on the daily time frame here, you see that here on the daily time frame, Bitcoin is currently struggling to break above this key level of resistance here, which we have been talking about on this channel, sitting at 68k to 73k, which is acting as a massive level of resistance. And you can see this price action here, this price action here is currently the one that we are seeing here on this 2-hour time frame. But if you look at it here on the daily, you see that it's of no change. So currently we are still below this level of resistance, which is really bad for BTC right now, because since we are unable to break above this key level of resistance here, we might come down to come and test this key level of support here, sitting at the 62k level approximately. And also, if we are unable to hold this 62k level, we might come down to come and grab this level of liquidity here, sitting at the 60k level, which we recently bounced from. And if we can get a break above this key level of resistance, now we might touch this key level here, the 74k level to 77k level, which I talked about on my previous video, and also this level here, the 84k level, where we are currently having a CME gap waiting to be filled. And you know that 99% of all BTC CME gap are usually filled up. It's just that it takes a little bit of time in order for it to be filled. So I'm still currently waiting for this CME gap here to be filled. But if we shift our focus here to the weekly time frame on the BTC price chart here, you will currently see that here on the BTC price chart, we are still playing out this bearish divergence here, which has been active for couples of months now. And but what I'm taking a look at right now is this RSI here on the weekly time frame that is currently below the oversold level, and this in the past has acted as a signal for bottom formation for BTC. So what I'm currently waiting for now here on the weekly time frame is to print a bullish divergence that can invalidate this bearish divergence here and also signal the bottom for BTC price chart. Now, if we take a look at it back in 2022, when the RSI broke below this level of oversold here, we stayed here for quite a while, and this was when we saw the build up of the bottom from BTC. Currently, what I'm waiting for is for BTC to get a bullish divergence here, like what we did here back in 2022. If you see the RSI was printing a higher low here. Let me take the brush. Was printing a higher low here, while the price here was printing lower low. This was the exact bottom formation that was printed back in 2022, which I'm currently waiting for and looking for here on this weekly time frame in order for we to confirm the bullish divergence, in order to invalidate this price action here. That is why I'm saying Bitcoin might come down here to grab this 60k level liquidity, which will now create a bullish divergence here. So currently this is what I'm looking at on BTC, but on the larger time frame here we are still bearish. This is our 300 SMA and 250 SMA, which has currently indicated the bottom formation for BTC in the past 4 years, and is still very much valid. And also here on this level here, the 4 years market structure is still active here. And if we are to see the bottom formation from BTC according to this 4 year cycle, we are currently looking at 35k level. And also if we are to see the bottom formation here on this 4 years of price action from the 250 SMA and 300 SMA, we are looking at 50k approximately. So this is what I'm currently looking at on the Bitcoin price chart. Now if we take a look at the ETH price chart here, currently no much has changed on the daily. We are still below this key level of resistance here, which I talked about yesterday, so I'm not going to waste much time on this. My main focus now is currently on this 4 hours price chart here, which in the past 2 weeks we have been in this symmetrical triangle, and if we should get a break below or a break above, we are going to see, you see that we see much more higher prices if we break above here, or we are going to see much more lower prices if we break below this level here. Now let's determine our target here. If we break above, if ETH should break above this triangle here, we are going to see a price target sitting at this level. We are going to see ETH at this price target here. We are going to see ETH hitting $2,400 approximately, and if we see ETH breaking below the triangle, we are going to see much more lower prices here, sitting at this current level, this level here, sitting at this current level, $1,600 approximately. So this is currently what I'm looking at on the ETH price chart, and I'm waiting for a breakout in order to see that I'll go long if we see a break above this level, and also I might go short if we see a break below this level. And if we break below here, we are going to form a bullish divergence. Like I also said on the Bitcoin price chart, we might see a bullish divergence here. This is what I'm currently looking at on the ETH price chart in order for me to determine if the bottom is currently in. Now if we shift our focus here to the Solana price chart, no much has really changed on the no much has really changed here since the past 24 hours. We are still above this level of support here, sitting at this $84 level to $78 level, and this is what I'm currently looking at. If we should break below here now, we are going to see Solana heading to much more lower prices. Like here is also going to act as a level of support if we break below here, and also this current level where we had a weak toe in the past few days is also going to act as a major key level of support if we fail to hold above this key level right here now. And also if you hold above here, like what I've been saying on the channel, we are going to see a little bit of struggle, which is a little bit of resistance here at the $102 level, and also a massive level of resistance here at $128 to $122. Now taking a look at XRP, no much has really changed. We are still on the same page, printing the same price action since the past 1 day. What I want to take a look at here is the Cardano price chart. Let's take a look at it. Let's bring it up. Here we are on the Cardano price chart here. You can see on the weekly time frame here, we are currently sitting at this massive level of support, which has held us in the past few years. Let's take a look at it here. Back in 2022 here, this acted as a massive level of support, which we bounced from, and also here in 2023 also acted as a major key level of support. Here in September 2023 as well, it also acted as a major key level of support. And also here in 2024, we also held above it as a major key level of support. Now currently here now, we are here at the level again, testing the level again now on the weekly time frame, sitting at the 31 cents to 12 cents approximately. And the next resistance that we should take a look at, if we are to get a bounce from here now, we are going to see a little bit of struggle here at this level where the 76 cents, and also a massive level of resistance here, and also a massive level of resistance here sitting at this current level here, the $1.06 to $1.31. So this is what I currently I'm currently seeing on the Cardano price chart. We are already holding firmly above this multi year of support here, and if we should see a bounce from here now, like I said before, we are going to see a little bit of struggle here at the 76 cents, and also a massive level of resistance here where a lot of price action happened here at $1.06 to $1.31. And also, if we are unable to hold here and we broke below it, we are going to see much more lower prices sitting at this level here, 2 cents approximately. So this is what I currently think of Cardano price chart. But in all this price action here, we should take a look at BTC. Whatever BTC is doing on the daily time frame, on the weekly time frame, whatever price action BTC is printing, Cardano is going to print it as well. If we see a massive uptrend from BTC, we are also going to see a massive uptrend from Cardano price chart. So with that being said, this has brought us to the end of today's video, and if you find this video very useful, please subscribe to the channel, turn up the notification bar, and smash the like button so that when I make videos like this, you will definitely be notified.